Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Be Inspired. Yes, yes, yes. How are you lovely people doing today? I'm not going to waste any more of your time. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, good morning to you lovely people. Today, we're going to talk about it's okay to be you. I'll just go ahead and start chatting, and you guys can come on when you come on, okay? So, good morning to you lovely people. All right. We're talking about it's okay to be you today. Really, really fast. Easy peasy. All right. And why I chose this topic is because somebody asked me, they were like, Mel, how do I know what my purpose is? So good morning, good morning, good morning, lovely people. How do I know what my purpose is when I really don't know? So I thought that was a good question, and I take that as a compliment. I take all you guys' question as a compliment that you asked me to talk about it. Good morning, Tina, Rhonda, Kiera, all you lovely people. So I'm going to start by saying this. When I say that it's okay to be you, it is, and when I say find you, embrace you, most importantly, always love you, I mean that wholeheartedly, okay? Wholeheartedly, I mean that. Good morning, James and Les, all you lovely people. I said I wanted to go shout you out. I was just going to go ahead and start. So I'm just going to ask you the $1,000,000 question. How many people at your job, if you work a regular 9 to 5 or 40 hours a week, how many of you do just what it is, just enough not to get fired? All right. And I'm talking about reinventing yourself also. The reason I ask that question is you have to put more effort in you. And when I say it's okay to be you, it's like find you. Find what it is. Find your niche, your gift, whatever it may be. If you are that employee that always complain all the time and there's like nothing right, maybe you should be an entrepreneur. Now, most people like that. They don't become an entrepreneur because they have no one else to blame. Now, that we got that out of the way, instead of putting, first of all, if it's something that you want, let me say this. Hey, Lynette, hey, Charles. If there's something that you want or, to do, and it's different from what you were doing before, go ahead and reinvent yourself. I'm giving you permission if you need that permission, okay? Just go ahead and do it. A lot of people that know me, they know in 1991, I was a licensed cosmetologist, and I became a nurse, and I did the communications thing, so I have all that stuff, and it's like, okay, boom, time to move on to the next thing. How did I get to where I am now? What is my main goal? My main thing that I'm really doing, and my main goal is, in my dream, is Shop Talk with Mel. Now, you've heard before where it's follow the path, follow the path, follow the path. I heard somewhere, I can't remember exactly where, or maybe I read it somewhere, where it was create your own path and make a trail, meaning exactly what it is. Make your own trail and say, okay, I'm leaving y'all this trail for other people to follow through. You don't want to die empty. If there's a gift that you have, share it with somebody and they need that or they need some direction. Share it with someone. Now, I am going to say this about accomplishing your goal. I got a phone call and this young man actually asked me, I want to do this. Can you help me? And my next question is, so what did you do? They did absolutely nothing. No, I'm not going to use up my energy into your goals and into your dreams when you're not even doing it. So in saying that, it's like if you go into work and you put in 40 hours a week, make sure whatever it is that you're trying to do, you have to put in that time. You have to put in that 40 hours a week for your own self, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Good morning, Nick. I see you, girl. Hope your birthday was great. You have to put in the time, put in the work. Now, you guys see me, I work night shift. As a nurse, I do that. I do nursing on the side. I have moved forward. I do talk radio. It takes preparation. And guess what? I know what it is. And that's why I work PRN. So when you work PRN, that's on an as needed basis. So I kind of control my schedule where I know that my main focus is talk. As I do anyway. Shop Talk with Mel. That's what I need to put my focus and energy in. And yes, It takes preparation. You can't just sit there, come and be like, okay, well, I'm just going to go on the radio and I'm just going to talk. You have to do your research and know exactly what it is that you are talking about. But you have to put in that time selling yourself. I'm not a salesperson. So whatever it is, just understand each time you walk out the door, you sell yourself. When you have that bad attitude, people either they want to deal with you or they don't. People support you based off of personality. I'm going to be honest with you. You might have like the worst material that you're selling, the most object, whatever it is that you have, it could be terrible. If you're a cook, it could be the nastiest food. But if you have that personality and you're selling yourself, people will support you just on that alone. So just remember, you must sell yourself that way. Like I said, I'm not a salesperson. I can't sell a car. I can't sell candy bars. Why? I end up buying it because I'm too good at that. But what I can do is sell myself. Sell that positive energy. Nobody wants to be around the Debbie Downer. You already know. If you're around that person and they say that they're supportive of you and it's your dream and they know that that is your dream and they constantly say, oh, okay, well, what are you going to do if that don't work out? Let me tell you this. I have to tell you this. If this is something that you want to do, there is no plan B. No plan B. Then that way you just strive straight toward what it is, straight toward the mark. Know exactly what it is that you want. If you hungry, some people use the term hungry, and you want to eat, you know that you have to put in the work and the effort that it takes to make yourself successful. Don't base your success off of somebody else's opinion. Do not do that. Again, I have to say it. Don't have a plan B when it's your goal. Okay? Don't have a plan B. It's like either it's going to be this or no way. And even if you are working a job, as myself, working a job to pretty much pour into yourself and invest in yourself and invest in your dream, do that. However, good morning, Kev. However, don't allow that job to consume all of your hours. Remember, you're putting in 40 hours a week for somebody else. Why not put in 40 hours a week for you? If you have a spouse, if you have that support team and somebody wants to go back to school to start a new career, that spouse needs to be supportive. That spouse say, okay, well, let's come together. Let's have a plan. When is graduation day? I will carry you for this time. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. If it's your husband or your guy, whatever it is, just let's say, okay, I got you. When are you going to graduate? Boom. Just bring me some A's and B's. Don't give me no C's. At least let me know that my effort is not in vain. So that's how you support someone, okay? And a lot of people will say, oh, okay, because I've heard it too. I've heard it. Okay, well, you're a nurse. That's what you want to do. Yes, this is something that I've always wanted to do. I grew my little people up and now I'm ready to do what it is that I need to do. It's like, okay, I did what I had to do for them. Here's my job. Here's my career. Like I said, I had 3 different careers and I do what I want to do. I got them on my mama's wall, them degrees on my mama's wall. But guess what? I know that I can still, as long as I have breath, that I can reinvent myself and do what it is that I want to do. Hey, D, I see you, girl. So what I am telling you, as I was saying before I got off track, when you have somebody, and I've heard it, so don't feel like you're the only one, where they're like, girl, are you crazy? Well, you need to do that. That ain't gonna work. That's somebody you don't need in your circle. They do not need to be part of your starting lineup. You need your cheerleaders, okay? You need your cheerleaders. You got to know who's on your team. You study the person, put them on your team. If they have done it and they are successful, hear me again. If they have done it and they are successful, those are the people that you want to put in the game. You want them on your bench right next to you, okay? And those who have done it, who have not done well, just go ahead, let them be in the crowd. They could be a cheerleader and say, okay, well, maybe I didn't succeed or do things the way that I should have done them, but I'm going to let you know what happened where I got my roadblock to prevent you from going down that same path. Like I said before, I read it somewhere where it was like, okay, there's that same path. Create your own path and leave a trail behind so that somebody else can just go ahead and follow in and they don't have to get those roadblocks or those knocks in the heads, okay? Also, live life as it's emergent. Live every day as if it is an emergency. And the reason I say that is because there's a lot of people passing. We don't know the day, we don't know the time, and I see your timelines and I send my condolences to all of you out there who have lost someone. Every single day, Live like that's an emergency. Get up. Like I said, you have to put in the work. When you wake up in the morning, you go on the clock in on somebody's clock, and guess what is it? 7 minutes before, 7 minutes after. You trying to beat that time clock. I need to be there at 6 o'clock. I can't be later. I'm gonna get rolled up, and then I'll be fired. You need to have that same energy about your own business and whatever it is that you are trying to achieve. All right. What else? I don't want to miss any points. Okay, just like I was saying, don't listen to the people that judge you according to a level of success. And that's what I was talking about when I was saying you had people telling you like, oh, okay, well, I don't know if that's a good idea. What's your plan B? What you plan on doing? Like I said before, there is no plan B when we are concerning you. We are talking about you and the success of you. So again, don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to the other people that might not be naysayers and they think that they being supportive, just telling you that when they really like, you really knocking down my wall of confidence. Like you tapping on it. I don't need you to tell me that. I need you to tell me, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Don't let them judge your level of success. Each short-term goals, and I told you that before if you listen to some other Be Inspired, short-term goals, and celebrate them as you achieve those short-term goals, you celebrate them. Anybody, if you guys have been following me, I started June 2nd, 2010 with Shop Talk with Mel. So we're working on 10 years right now. Don't allow other people to tell you your level of success and be like, oh, okay, well, how much you making now? Oh, you ain't making no money yet. Let me tell you, cut your overhead. If you have to pay rent to a building or something like that, cut your overhead and see how it works for you. But don't allow them to judge your level of success. You judge your level of success by writing it down, making it plain, short-term goals, setting short-term goals and meeting those. Okay. So don't ever feel like you can't, because you can. And again, those people that's watching from the sideline, that's going to clock in with somebody else's time. And I'm not knocking it. Somebody else's time clock. I'm not knocking it. But what I am saying to you is go and get your own. If you want it bad enough, you're going to go and get it. And again, put in those same hours that you putting in at work. And another thing, when you have those people that come and they're doing the most, and when I say the most is they do just enough not to get fired, do you know how much energy that is to pretend that you're busy? A whole lot of energy. All right. So put that into yourself. Okay. Also, I already told you guys, if you're a complainer, stop, because guess what? Not only are you harming yourself and tearing down your own self-esteem, you are harming other people. And that's what we don't want. We also want that dash from the day you born, dash to the day you leave. You want to be empty. You want to give it out. You don't want to take that to your grave. You don't want to take that to your grave. So if there is something that you can assist somebody with, I challenge you today, assist someone. If somebody, like I said, I appreciate the inbox. I appreciate the people coming to me and asking me questions, because guess what that tells me? That tells me what they think of me, and they like the energy. And that's how I sell myself, with the energy. So again, I'm going to run through these real quick. Okay. Also, you know what? Sometimes you have to, let me finish this one. Sometimes you have to separate yourself, because you might have those people that's constantly there and they're pulling on you, and you have to take a time out. You know, they say you take a time out, get yourself together. To the little people. Well, sometimes we have to do that, as adults. Turn your phone off, get to yourself and say, okay, what is it that I want? If you don't know what it is that you want, but you are tired of doing the same thing and being in routine, take some time out for yourself. Turn the TV off and just think. Just think. It's a form of meditation. Just think and say, what is it that I wanted to do? I don't understand my purpose. What was it that I was doing when I was a young child? We already know on my report card they used to sign, talk too much in class, talk too much in class. I'm not surprised that I'm doing what it is that I am actually doing. I guess I was just rehearsing, okay? Master your plan. Speaking of rehearsing, master your plan. Whatever your gift is, nourish it. You know what I'm saying? Nourish it. Feed into it. It's just like a muscle. You have to build it up. You have to work on it. Whatever it is that is your niche, master it. Work on it so that you stand out. Don't do 100 things like, okay, I can do that, and I can do that, and I can do that, and I can do that. I believe you can do that. But what is your gift? Grow it. Water it. Let it grow. It's just like a plant. Water it. Okay? That's all I'm saying, so that you be the standout. They know, oh, okay, well, guess what? That's an expert. She or he is an expert in that. Master it. That's all I can tell you. Just master it. All right. Again, sell yourself daily every time you walk out the door, even though other people might say some things and get on your nerves and you be like, oh my God, Satan, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You have to do that. I just had to do that. Okay. Because it's like, oh, what kind of energy is that? Understand this. And I'm going to say this to you. Even though you need to be responsible and held accountable for your own actions, understand when you walk out and you already put on that armor and you say, I plan to be positive today, and then somebody come at you, understand it is not you, it is them, and smile anyway. Okay, so sell yourself daily. Create a path, like I said, and leave a trail. Practice putting in the 40 hours a week into you. Don't allow somebody else to come in and say, hey, I need you to take me here. I need you to do this. Take your time out for yourself. All those people know for the last 10 years, I have not worked a Friday. Why? Because I have to prepare for my show on Saturday. I like to give you a good, authentic show, and I'm not just getting ready to just do anything and just sit there and just chat. It's different. Shop talking, we can shop talk, but somebody need to know what they're talking about, okay? Also, like I said, when you get up early. Like I said, live life as if it is an emergency. Who want to sleep the whole day? What? Wake up. Put in those hours into, invest those hours into yourself. All right. Invest those hours into yourself. Get up early. If you get up at 3, if you get up at 5, if you normally get up at 8 o'clock, why don't you say, okay, well, I'm going to give myself 2 hours. Get up, set the alarm. Don't hit the snooze. Because when you hit that snooze, they say you snooze, you lose. You're giving up on yourself. That's what we don't want you to do. Don't give up on yourself. Okay, again, and I told y'all this over and over and over again. When you are talking about yourself and whatever it is that you plan on doing and investing in yourself, there is no plan B. Just know, hey, I got to win. There's no way out. I have to win. I have to do what it is that I have to do. Don't listen to other people and don't let them judge your level of success. Like I said, shake that stuff off. Let that go. Also, what else did I talk about? Oh yeah, I told you about the complaining, and I told you to take time, wake up and make a plan for yourself. Always plan. Even if you are the spur of the moment, and I'm one of those people, I'm a spur of the moment type person. Hey, let's go. But I got a plan for the entire week, and I will not deviate away from the plan, especially if it's concerning me. Yes, what you have going on, it is important, but remember, anything that's going on with someone is important to that someone. So I want you guys to feel as though that you are important and know that it is okay to be you. You don't have to be like anybody else. And we already know you can't succeed being a copycat. Be you. It is okay to be you. If you need permission, if you need that push, if you need somebody to co-sign, I am here to give it to you. It is okay to be you. I chose that slogan for a reason. We are all different. We all didn't come from cookie cutters, and we have to allow people to be exactly who they are. All I'm asking is that you master who you are, okay? Develop who you are. All right, lovely people, that is my time. I thoroughly enjoyed you as I do each and every single Friday. I appreciate you guys waiting on me to come on. I had to get my mind right, and I didn't want to just come on, and I am on at 7 a.m. sharp, but you have to get your mind and spirit right before I deliver to you guys, okay? Because I don't want something else to come in and give you something and you don't actually get the authentic mail. All right. And also, when you are starting something, make sure you're consistent. Make sure you're consistent. I give you my apologies today. You have to be consistent because people want to see you, or they're coming to look for you, or if you're coming to speak. Don't be shade, Lauryn Hill. If the show starts exactly at 8 o'clock and you're telling me 8 o'clock and then you don't show up till 12, that's disrespectful because time we can't get back. All right. All right, lovely people, find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always, always love you. Until next week, people, be inspired. And don't forget, Shop Talk with Mel every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Love me on all socials. Love me on all socials. You can like me too. I appreciate that. Also, Google me, Shop Talk with Mel. Catch it. The podcast is on everyone's phone. All right. Yes, Tina, we definitely do have to get together. I love you too, Nikitha. I want you guys to win. And as you are winning, shoot me an inbox. Let me know you're doing it. If you're starting something new, tell me, be like, girl, I'm starting something new. I'm excited because I'm going to be excited with you. All right. I'm out. Peace.